What is up, my beautiful prospect? Maine-iac here with January 31st, last day of the month. So far, we've done good this year in the first month of the NBA season of the calendar year, I should say 2018. Now, we got some interesting games to say the least here, and I'm very interested to see how these things play out. First, we have the Grizzlies at the Pacers. I think the Pacers win this one. They're favored by 7 here. They should win and cover. And then you have the Lakers at the Magic. I think the Lakers win this one. The spread has them favored by 2.5. I just think it's going to be superior big men play from Los Angeles, even though BPI only gives them a 49.1% chance of winning. I think with no Vucevic for the Magic, it's going to definitely hurt them a little bit. Enough to lose, I should say. And you have the Hornets at the Hawks. I think the Hornets win this one. The spread has them favored by 3. They should cover as well. And you have the 76ers at the Nets. 76ers are favored by 7 in this one. They should win and cover as well. I believe Embiid should be playing, and I think that will be the difference maker. Then you have at 7:30 as well the Heat at the Cavaliers. No Kevin Love after breaking his hand, which is sad. I think he's out 6 to 8 weeks. This could very well, at 29-20, this could leave the Cavs struggling to be above 500. Because you have their defensive issues. But then you take one of their better perimeter shooters and one of their better big men and Kevin Love and knock him out of the game. That leaves you with Crowder and Thompson as your primary big men. And I think it leaves you hurting. I think the Heat pull off the upset tonight. I think I think the Heat are struggling. I think the Cavs are struggling more. And I think that's why the Heat had the advantage. I think just overall, I think the Heat are going to win this one and pass the Cavs in the standings, which would be definitely interesting. And then at 8 o'clock, this one is on ESPN at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Now, New York has an 18.2% chance BPI-wise to win the game. Boston's favored by 5 by the spread. But no Kyrie Irving in this one. No Marcus Smart in this one. That leaves you with the starting guard tandem of, I believe, Rozier and Jaylen Brown. And then for backups, I believe you're going to have Larkin. And I don't know who the backup shooting guard for the Celtics will be. But I'm reading the injury report right now. I think it's fucking hilarious that they list Gordon Hayward is out. Like, no shit. I think the Celtics win and cover, but without Kyrie, without Marcus Smart, I think they're going to need Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to step up. And they're going to need Morris and Horford to play some very, very tough defense against Porzingis. I think at times they'll switch Cease and Baines on him to get that length, to get that bigger body in there. It definitely will be interesting to see. The Knicks do have the potential to upset the Celtics, but I just think in Boston it's going to be too hard to do. Then the 2 remaining games at 10 o'clock and later, we have the Bulls at the Trailblazers. This one is actually going to be a good game indeed. Often underrated guard Damian Lillard leading the Portland Trailblazers to an impressive 28-22 record. Now, the Bulls, no done. I think that's going to hurt a little bit. I think the guard tandem of McCollum and Lillard will leave the Portland Trailblazers to the lead. The Portland Trailblazers are favored by 7. I think they win and cover as well. And then you have the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. This game is on ESPN at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. What I love about this game is that it gives 2 teams who don't have 20 wins yet a chance to be on national TV. It gives stars like Devin Booker and Devin Booker to get more screen time because let's say he might move on. He might leave Phoenix at some point to go to a contender. Injury report for the Suns. Day-to-day, Tyson Chandler, Marquise Chris, Alex Len, and Devin Booker. Funny story. This isn't relevant to the pick at all. I was doing the franchise that you might have saw in the last video, or one of the NBA trade videos, with Blake Griffin, that I had hired Brad Stevens, and I had a goal, and he's like, hey, draft me Marquise Chris. And Marquise Chris, I expanded to 6 teams, so there was 36 teams in the league. Second overall was Marquise Chris. Not Jaylen Brown or not Brandon Ingram or anything like that. Second overall was Marquise Chris. It was freaking nuts. It was crazy, but I love this game. I'm going to pick the Suns in the upset here. They're at home. I think they have a chance to win. It's going to be one of those games where they're going to have to win. If they want to show Devin Booker, like, hey, we're building something around you. Don't leave us when you become a free agent. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.